Hi, my name is Krista and I'm gonna start with the story. The name is Runway. It was a quiet and normal night like any other, sitting like alienated into the same corner as always without being able to sleep. Drowning into vivid thoughts that they produced, sad feelings that had always wanted to make disappear. 7 years that passed like the blink of an eye. The first thing Hades managed to hear was, "Wake up." The evil voice was here. 5 a.m. Thursday 11. Hades was located in the bathroom of his house. His breathing was exaggeratedly rapid. The sweat from his body fell and his hands were shaken. The woman in the white dress sat next to the boy. "What's going on?" said Hela, the woman who has accompanied him all these years. "Shit, you scare me," said Hades. "Oh, excuse me, little princess," Hela said sarcastically. Sarcastic. "Could you not call me that?" Hades said in an inarticulate way, knowing that his rescue was going to be completely ignored. The words Hela said to him brought back small memories of his childhood, when his retrograde father made him feel insecure, since his father used to despise him and call him in a derogatory way effeminate faggot. Even used to humiliate him by doing it feel worthless. Many times Hades used to blame himself for his actions and way of being. He believed that it was his fault that his father treated him badly, only him and not his brother, who had a great imbecility, but who was going to blame the poor uncle's brother to the things that happened at home?
From afar you could hear cries of pain of poor Hades being abused again by his father. The neighbors used to prejudge Hades by saying horrible things about how bad a child he should be and even calling him immoral. It was a family discord, the talk not far from reality, but there was something that made it more that. To recap, Hades' environment was extremely abusive. It was to be expected that the world ended up with a tip of PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, that often caused him to behave in a not so pleasant way as time passed. By the age of 70, Hades and Hela had a concomitant relationship, although he was still in that house. He tried not to think too much about what was happening around him. He looked forward to finally begin treating with her pronouns, and beginning her new life by the time he came of age. Hela used to bring him down from the cold, telling him that all over the world there are bad people, and even worse than her father. She told him that he should not trust anyone or they will betray him. They seem simple words but so real that they hurt. For that reason and more, the feelings he had for his father grew stronger, but those feelings were not good. It was more of Groot moving on the night of the events. It was to the kid at night, like when he was a boy and he used to be tormented by all those figures around him. Even a blood-looking unicorn used to join his night that world should become restless. Hades was in his room with thousands of the dough overflowing to the point of almost exploding his head, with Hela talking to him at his side about the thing he should to do his father. He could not bear anymore if he did nothing. The night of his father and work become his own.
One afternoon, slowly descending the stairs of the green multi-story house, Hades was finally going to implement his plan that he had thought for a long time. When he saw the cup of tea that his father had left in the dishwasher, he approached to start the room. He was completely knocked out. Not even atomic bomb could leave him. That was because the cup that Hades had left him as every night he did had put a tranquilizer on him. By the time the father woke up, he was tied to the end of a table. The father did not recognize where he was. So, now we are going to change positions, Hades exclaimed with a sarcastic tone and loudly.
What do you think to do me? Damn child. It sure have killed you when you were still in your mother belly. So she wouldn't have died. It's your fault. Do you understand?
The father yelled something desperate. Hades, ignoring him, said, "You will always a father of disgust. So now your death will be disgusting. What you have about you is a torture machine used in ancient times. One of the most painful. I don't think you will resist. I would love to discover if you are truly immortal, watching how each part of you comes off and drips with blood. But your misfortune, I will not kill you yet." He continued pulling the lever that made the parts that the father had died to begin to stretch, while the father screamed in pain. Jets of blood from his armpits began to fall.